Hey, sure, buddy, Mikerowchip here, playing Run 8
Train Simulator 3.
And this is the A-Line, episode 54. Okay, we're still in Pecan Yard, and we are still sorting cars. Let's take a look-see at what we're sorting here. We still have to sort, shunt, drill, what are we going to call all these cars here and all these cars here. We're trying to get out the gaps, because the gaps, which stands for Georgia Pacific, what? Oh, what stands for Georgia Pacific, have to be towed all the way over here, there to this yard here, because that's the Georgia Pacific complex, if you will. All right. How I've been doing it is, now come on down. Well, why don't I hit F12? There you go. Is I'm trying to keep all the gaps with me. I'm going to keep collecting gaps, Georgia Pacific cars, until I get 15. Then on this near track, we're putting 768s, which is going back to Waycross because of reasons. And then there's the 767s, which is a local around here, and which I should have checked. I did. Well, I should have checked. All right, how much room have we got on these two? Okay, we got lots of room on both these tracks right here. 767, not as much as 768, but we will, we'll deal with that as it happens. Okay, so we're gonna have to turn on the cars, aren't we? On the tags, yeah. Which what, left control F8, sure. Left control F. Were you at 8? There you are. Don't you be shy. Oh, no. There we go. All right, so that's a gap we got right here, and here's a 767 right here. So what do we got here now? Okay. Well, let's have him start pulling backwards. Is everything set on this thing? Where's the engine HUD? Gotta kind of have that. See what's going on. Huh? Yeah, none of this is right. Is this thing hooked up? How come nothing's working? Oh, there it goes. Okay, now it's getting back to where it should be. All right. For some reason, I was hitting another knob and nothing was happening until I play with the independent brake. Okay, whatevs. Okay, so let's back this up now. There we go. Get some ups. Okay. Before we do that, though, now I'm thinking of something else. Actually, we did do that. It didn't work. What is this? Control F11? Yeah. We want to switch this over to this down here to switcher. Switch 1. There we go. All right, now get me back outside. And here we go. Now, something going on? Do I need to F5, F7 it? All right. Let's try it again. Back it up. To notch 2. Nothing's happening. What? Oh, okay. I'm such a giant idiot. Let's put it in reverse. There you go. Nice revving of the engine, moron. Should be so hard on myself. Trying my best. Sometimes I forget. All right, there he goes. Now he's yanking it. All right, so then we got a 767 coming up. So that's going to go on this far track, right? Yeah, that's the 767 track is the far track. Then we got another 767, which will be the far track. Nice load of logs right there. Got the stakes, and they're metal banded, aren't they? Look at that. Metal band on there. Could be plastic. I think it'd be metal, though. This hopper is going 767. This is going 767. Well, a lot of this is going 767. I know I saw a gap up there somewhere, though. Yep. And here's a 768, but really that's not going to stop us. There's the gap coming right now. Here comes the gap. Nanu, nanu. All right, so let's come up here. And let's do this. All right. Okay, so this is a 768. This is a 767 gap. The next three look like they are, maybe more. Let's hit that independent brake just a bit. There we go. Nicely done. Gap, not gap. Okay. We're going to go in here. We're going to need a bump, aren't we? No. Set the handbrake. Open the coupler. Open the coupler. Close the angle cock. Okay, continue backing up. There we go. Get rid of that. Jump on here. Oh, I keep forgetting. I gotta press a button, don't I? Q. 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 Want me to grab out of this? Q. Okay, we'll walk. I was gonna take a ride back to here, but it just didn't let me. I kept ramming myself into it, and I started to get myself dizzy, so I stopped doing that. All right, here we go now. Throw this switch. And this first one is what, a 768er? That's the inner track here. Let's put it forward. And we'll move this to the inner track. Or the first track. Or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. All I do know is this switch is set wrong here. Okay. This is a 768 right here. And then the next one up is a 767, so we're going to have to stop it. Here he comes. Try to get it down near 3 miles an hour. Yeah, should be good right there at 4. By the time it gets here, it should be 3. That's what I'm hoping for. Or 3.3. That works too. Can we push this? Without doing anything with the brakes? Not really. Okay, so let's do the brake cheat. Now let's do it. We got a little bit in the brake cylinder there. Let's bail that out. There we go. All right, so there's only one 768. I think the rest might all be 767s, although I don't remember. It's been over 5 minutes. I've got the memory of a goldfish. Although I heard goldfish have 3 seconds. That was proven false. Goldfish have longer memories. All right. There we go. Set the handbrake. Give me a bump. Smiling Jimmy. There we go. Nice. We can open the coupler. We come over here, open the coupler, close the angle cock. And the other way. Back it up. Here we go. I hate it with all those tags on there. It's really helpful, but I hate looking at it. Because you can just click on the car. It'll tell you where it's going. Maybe I don't need the tags. Maybe I can do it without the tags and make it pretty. All right. These are all 767s. Now, what do you suppose this is in here? Oh, I was trying to jump by pressing the space bar. Can you jump in this game? I forget. I don't know what that is. Is it some kind of concrete thing? It looks awful lumpy. All right, whatever. Okay, so let's... now I can hang on to this, right? Oh, I keep forgetting. Am I on now? I think I'm on. Okay. Oh, so Q was off. That's probably why I wasn't hanging on the last one. I was hitting the wrong button. Shocking. Okay. Shove it forward. There we go. We're getting it done little by little. If you're in a hurry, don't become a railroader. They'll put pressure on it to go as fast as you can. But everything happens kind of slowly. You like a little bit faster pace? Why don't you try airline pilot? Sadly, but not really all that sadly, my career is behind me now. That's okay. Having a career is a younger person's endeavor now. Got it? Except I don't want to be on this side. I want to be on this side, don't I? I keep pressing the space where I think I'm going to jump. All right. Shove it. Take this car and shove it. No, I don't want that. I don't want that car. Stop it. This is the problem with clicking on them is you can't really get a good... let's go back on this side. Very dangerous. Okay, so that's a 767. This is a 767. 767. 767. Dum. And a 767. Yeah, that one's a gap. So we don't get rid of that one. Okay. So we only have one. So now I got to see how far back do I got to shove it so it clears that car on the other side there. We walk back this way instead of running in between the cars again. Doing good. Keep going. Gonna walk around the end here. There we look at that. I figured it out. Okay, ease up. Okay, brake. That'll do. Look at that, almost perfect. Okay. Near perfect. Might be a better way of putting it. Okay, so we want to hang on to this wood chip boxcar. We're going to set the handbrake. Give me a bump. There we go. Thank you. Open this. Leave that open. Come over here. Open the coupler. Close the angle cock. Now you're going to back it up, my friend. Perfect. Hang on to this. Now I got to get this one, which is a gap. Can't click on cars while you're riding another car, huh? All right. That's how we're going to play the game. Let's look back this way. Good enough with the throttle there. Get ourselves a tanker. There we go. Jump on down. Jump back on. Let's go get them. All right, like I said, I want to get 15 cars on there before I head back down to the Georgia Pacific yard. And then once, of course, I get everything down there, which may or may not be this episode. And this is a long train that came up here. I will then have to put them where they belong down there. You know, actually sidle it up or set them out at the industry. Actually, sidle them up. This is not... I'm not a cowboy. All right. Okay, so let's reverse it. Here we go. Alrighty. So this is a gap. This is, I'm looking right here in case you haven't noticed. 767 gap. This next one, gap. Put it in notch 2, gives it a little more oomph. These models are really nice. I really like the way these look. They did a good job, whoever did this. One after it. Another gap. Some tankers. Yep, already checked that one. Then this center beam's not going to be gap, is it? No, it's a 768. Okay. Now we're going to keep pulling until we hit another gap. That's it right there. Okay. So we're going to get him up to this frog here. This grain hopper. Covered grain hopper is where we want to stop at, right? That's the gap? Yeah. I like this a lot better. I like clicking on the cars and finding out where they're going rather than having them float up above. I don't know. It just looks... It's messy or something. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. Okay, so we'll stop right there. Should not need a bump here, I wouldn't think. We do not. Set the handbrake, open the coupler, come over here, open the coupler, close the angle cock. Done it many, many times. I am a seasoned professional. All right, so we just got to drop this one car off. Continue backwards. Very good. Oh, wait a minute. Come over here. Get on. Yeah, see, now I can hang on. Because you got to press E, not Q. Q gets you off. E gets you on. This is a 768, so we're going, I think, yeah, the near track. Alrighty. There we go. Make sure I'm doing this right now. Whoop, no. It's 768, yep. And this one right here is indeed the 768. Okay. Jump back on. Shove it forward. Here we come to the next switch. So I can throw it because right now it's set to normal, which is going to get a 767. We don't want 767. We want 768. Here we are. Continuing onward. We'll go back, figure out how many, where all these other cars are going. There we go. A couple of center beams. Right in a row here. Shove it back a little bit further. Shove it. That'll do. And we're going to need a bump on this one, though. Okay. Set the handbrake. Give us a bump. There we go. Nicely done. Open it. Open it. And close it. All right. Get some good work done here. Handbrake wheel right there. Just noticing it's down towards the middle. Normally on boxcars, it's up near the top, isn't it? Yeah, like right there. Which that's not a boxcar, that's a grain hopper. Basically the same thing, right? Of course, here's a question. Why do they put them near the top like that? So you got to climb the ladder to do it. Can't think of why that would be a safety measure. I mean, well, I guess one thing I could think on the top of my head, which really doesn't make that much sense, is you don't want people, turning the wheel. But, I mean, some kind of person who's not supposed to be touching it, trespasser or whatever, is he, can't they just climb up the ladder and do it themselves then? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know why they put them up high. Because then the chain is really long. Obviously, it'll come back down here. Something to do with the gearing? I don't know. Stringing together some gaps here. Georgia Pacific bound cars. There we go. And there it is. Well, these times I should hook it up, see how long it takes to charge. And bail that brake cylinder off. Okay, now we're going to back it up. There we go. So this is a gap. Next one is a 768. All right. We'll back these off. Now we're starting to worry about our train going across the switchback going back that way. Think I'm going to be all right. Remember, it's a pretty long lead. That is one big bulkhead. And then there's another gap. Okay. They did not block very well for this train. But then again, as I've said before, what difference does it make if I block it at the yard or if I block it here? In my book, there ain't no difference. This is the gap here, right? Yeah. Okay. Georgia Pacific. A lot of tankers go to Georgia Pacific, evidently. Evidently. Look at that. Set it and forget it. And this is a what? No. This is a 768. So that's going to be the near track. Here we go. So here's a thing, too, now that I'm thinking about it. If I am going to see how long it's going to charge, what I should do is set the handbrake on this car, but then bottle it. So I don't have to wait so long for it to charge. Well, it'll be interesting, though, to see how long it's going to take to charge it once I hook back up to it. Because, now that it's bled out. We'll see. I did say this was a 768, right? I did. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Here we go. After we get this one on the track where we want it, we will fly up above and take a look at what the clearance is going back this way. I don't think it's going to put us on the main track. It may put us over that level crossing. They're just going to have to suck it up. They're just going to have to wait until I'm done. That's poor public relations, but that's the way it works. All right, let's see how long it's going to take to charge now. curiosity. Okay. So now you can you click on them? I thought somebody said you can click on them or something. Isn't that what they said? Center. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So let's connect the air hose. Keep this open. And then come over here. Now, see, it says the partial. Okay, so the flow is up. Then now I can go open it. And look, it's already charged up. Was that fast? All right. So continue shoving. Shove away, my good sir. So I don't have to hit the F7, F5 cheat? Is that what I'm being led to believe? I thought on this game they did do the charging, correctly. That, it would take a realistic amount of time. Well, am I doing this right now? Yeah, 768, and this is a gap. Okay, very good. All right, now this one I'm not going to want to... Well, I mean, I suppose I could bottle it, right? Of course, I didn't before, and it did not take a long time. Okay. So let's open it, set. And over here, we'll open, and we'll close. Yes, sirree, Bob. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. This makes me feel like a real railroader. With no frame of reference, of course. I imagine this is what a real railroader would do. And I've seen videos, all right? I've seen videos. I've just never actually been a railroader. Seems like a lot of work. Seems like it's a lot easier doing it this way. Okay, so now we're going to, when we get off here, we're going to fly around a little bit, see what we got going for how many cars can be fit on these tracks yet, what kind of clearance do we have behind us here, that kind of stuff. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, we got lots of clearance on this track. Now, is this one thrown correctly? It is. Is this one thrown? It should be. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be. It is. And then, yeah, there's a very long lead before we get to the main line track. Now, this one down here is already set correctly, right? Is it CTC? It is not, but it is set to normal, so it's fine. Okay. Plus, our train went by the last episode, so we still got lots of room on 767 and on 768. Okay. There we go. My brain is alleviated. My worries have dissipated. And I'm slightly constipated. No, I'm not. All right. It just, kind of went along with the theme. All right, so this one right here, there should be a gap right here. It is. All right, let's go get the gap. Well, how many cars do we got, too? I should have counted that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 6? Seemed like we had more than that. Oh, yeah, but there we go. Okay. Let's shove forward here, boys. And girls. Girls and boys. Okay. Couple of yard offices here, I take it. Just hanging out. Slow this down a little bit. Jump off so we don't get knocked off. There we go. And then we're going to say connect it and release. Oh, because this isn't open yet. Okay. I was going to say, how can it... You're already fully charged. Look, it's very close already. Well, let's just open it. Oh, no, look what that did. It took it all the way down. I should have kept it on partial. Yeah. I can see why I did what it did now, because oh, yeah, look, I zeroed it out now. Did it go into a... All right, let's do the F5, F7. If you do the partial, it'll work. Okay, so that's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so this is a gap. If you put it all at once, I think the train goes into emergency or something. Right? If the pressure drops that fast? I'm guessing on that now. I really don't know the answer to that at all. Okay, here's a 767 right after it. So now we'll keep pulling until we hit another gap. This is an old car. Hydra cushion. For what? For fragile freight. It's got springs on it? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Don't all the cars have springs on it? How is the cushioning here different from the stuff right there? I don't see a difference. There's something else inside the car. Is there a memory foam inside the car? All right, so this was what now? I'm so interested in these cars. 767, yeah, okay. So this is another 768. Beautiful. And then this one is a 767. It's not a gap, though, is it? It is. It's a 767 gap. Got to pay attention. Got to pay attention. Mind the gap. See what I did there? It's a train term. And it deals with our situation here. We have to mind the gap. Okay, how about stopping now? There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. Come over here. We'll set it. Open. Come over here. Open. Close. Now, wait a minute. Now, this time I think I want to close this, right? Close the angle cock. Put the handbrakes on. Put the handbrakes on. Okay. Okay, Smiling Jimmy, give it a ride. Okay, now there was no that time because this cut is now bottled, as they say. I left the air in there, so when I come back, it's not going to take forever to recharge. I'm assuming. Now, a question comes to mind is, when do I know to go from partial to full? And I think I did it right. When I did this one, I think I did it right, which is all of a sudden you'll notice that the CFM button will go, pressure will go down. That's the flow that's going through. And what is this? This is a 768, so it's going to be the near track. I'm learning as I go. You play this game forever, and same goes with Trains and Railroader. Then as you go, you still learn new stuff. A lot of it you immediately forget, and then you relearn it later. But I've never really played around with the brakes as much as I am this episode. Okay, so we're just going to ride this one down here now. 768. It's going back to Rice Yard. Cut. You sent it to the wrong area, yard. Line. Cut. Track. All right. Jump off of here. There we go. Come in here. We will, the angle cock is open. We'll just release the handbrake. Then we'll come over here and we will partial. Oh, no, we got to connect it. Then we'll partial it. See the CFM goes way up because air is pushing through. There it goes. It's pushing through. It's pushing through. No, wait a minute. I thought it would go back down. It's still going up. Brake cylinder. Oh, there it goes. Now it's going down. When it gets under 100, then you can open it. Look at that. Huh? Is that nice or what? That's exactly what it is. You got to wait for it to come back down. Under 100. I pulled 100 out of my, binocular area. But, no. You're still pulling forward. We charge the brakes the way they're supposed to be charged instead of using the cheat. It didn't take too long, but I don't know, for purposes of, is this a gap right here? Oh, it's a 767, so I'm going to stop it anyway. Purposes of the video, though, F5, F7 is so much faster. We'll see what happens on the bottle over here. Okay, so this is a 768. Of course, the question is, well, let's move back a little bit further than that. Do I bottle these? Because I'm going to be hitting these all the time. It's not going to hurt, right? If I bottle everything that I'm moving frequently. I wouldn't think it would be a bad thing. Okay, so we'll set it. Close, open. Come over here. Open, close. All right. We will call this episode Fun with Air Brakes. All right, now we're going one track over to 767s here. Which is the local out of Pecan Yard. In fact, it's the only local out of Pecan Yard. There is no other. There we go. Back on. And away we go. Are those windows broken over here? They look like they're broken. That's just a storage shed. They don't want to use it anymore. This is the main office. This does look like the main office over here. The cars are parked over here. Looks like a little bit nicer of a building. It's one of those prefab buildings, but you know. All right. Jump off of here. Ooh. The handbrake was grinding there. No. I don't want that car back there. There we go. So we're going to... it's open. We're going to connect the air hoses. We're going to release the handbrake. Then we're going to come over here, and we're going to say... partial it. There goes the CFM. Is that centimeters of flow per minute? I forget. Somebody told me once. I think I have it written down here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It is cubic feet per minute. Not centimeters. Cubic feet per minute. Okay. You see that drops off first, and then this starts to drop. Once it gets below 100, you go to open. Yeah, that's... I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Now you can see our... what is that, the equalizing? No, that's the equalizing reservoir and the brake pipe. Okay, very good. All right. The problem with it is, though, is it does seem to take a little bit longer, so we're staring at nothing for longer. So maybe I'll just go back to F5, F7. All right. Of course, unless I start to bottle it. But let's continue now. Oh, except I'm going to be on this side, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. So this right here is another 767. I think this one is a gap in it. Yeah, it is. So it's just these two we're dropping off here. The cotton belt. Yeah, but even if I bottle, I'm thinking now I'm just going to want to go back to F5, F7 and cheat our way in there to speed things up just a little bit. There we go. Give me a bump. Nice. Coupler. Come over here, open the coupler and close it. Okay. Back the other direction. Beautiful. Come over to this side. Jump on. We are making progress, albeit very slowly. But I'm in no hurry. Are you in a hurry? If you are, well, this just may not be the channel for you. But if you're not, if you're playing another video game while watching this, which is usually what I'm doing whenever I'm watching YouTube, just sit back and relax, and every once in a while glance over here. Okay. Let's go get this one. I think we got 7 now, right? Pretty sure that's the count. 7 cars for the gap. We're looking to get to 15. Another tanker. There we go. There we go. Now, I bottled this. Let's just do air one more time just to see what happens now that I bottled it. Yes, the 8 o'clock was closed, right? Handbrake, we're going to do this. We're going to connect this. We want to open this. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to partial this. So it still shoots up. Not as high, though. Look at that. Yep, so that's how bottling works. And then I can open it totally. Yep. Okay, yeah, so that's how the bottling does work. Which, I mean, in the game, right? I don't mean in real life. I mean, it does work in real life. In other words, I'm not making any groundbreaking announcement right there. As if somebody who really works at Norfolk Southern or CSX or BNSF or UP or somebody's going, ooh, I just watched on YouTube that bottling works. I'm pretty sure they're aware of that. Yeah. Yeah. That was a 767. What's this one here? That's a 767 CPL. How many more are there? Lots, it looks like. Sheesh. That's a CPR right there, isn't it? 767. There's another 767. Older grain hopper and then a newer grain hopper. What is? It's a gap. Alrighty. go. Just wait for it to stop moving. Slack action there. All right, set that. Open it, and then come over here, open it, and close it. Here we go. And away we go. Here we go, and then away we go. That seems to make sense. Whoa, what's going on? I'm pushing the wrong way. I should be going backwards. I think I threw the reverser, and then I threw it again. See, if you throw it twice, you're right back where you started from. So, doesn't make much sense. All right, no, this first one's up. Well, we can see anyway. We've got to get past this switch. This first one, I think, is a 767. Alrighty. There we go. This first one is A767. It's A767. It's also A767. You know what I'm saying? It's A767. That's the name of the route. But it's also A767. Because it's a 767 car. So I guess I should say it's A767. It's A. It's an A. There we go. An. That's what you want to use. It's an A767. Are you confused? So am I. Whatevs. I just talked myself into confusion and a mild headache. Okay. So we're going to jump off here, and then we're going to run over to this side. Coming at me. Coming at me. That's a bad game to play right there. What if I had to fall backwards or something? I'd probably be minus one arm. Okay. Do this and this. The fast way. Bail that brake cylinder. There we go. So this is a 767. What's this one here? 767. What's this one here? 767. They're all going to the same place too, right? CPL? I don't know what CPL is. And then this one up here is going to be a yeah, a gap. So we're just putting the three grain hoppers on here right now. Nice looking model, huh? What's it say over here? No kidding. Looks like a Cargill here, doesn't it? Is it a Cargill? It is. Look at that. Cargill. Cause Cargill. Alrighty. And let's stop it about right there. That's good, Jimmy. That'll do. There we are. Set the handbrake. Give me a bump. Muchas gracias, senor. Right there. Leave that open. Yep. And then we'll come over here. We're going to open the coupler. We're going to close the ankle cock. We are going to put her back into reverse. We have separation, but you know what we also have? Yeah, end of the video. We're at the end of the video. But for now, before we end, let's take a look here. How much more? Okay, this one is... God, no, it's still really long. We still got all of this to do. Oh, look, there's some steel coils on this one. All right, so we still have room on 767. We still have lots of room on 768, right? How many gap cars do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 7 more to find. Yes, indeedy. Okay, so let's land back down now. Come on down. There you go, Superman. Now we're going to come back over this way. Let's do some running. What's it say right here? SCLRR property. Seacoast. No. Sure. We're authorized, though, so it's all right. Let's go over here and let's go out on the engine, because we did not get a real good look at the engine at all today, did we? No, we didn't. Well, you got those little engines in the background there. Maybe if I do this, is this like a good thumbnail right here? I kind of like it, huh? That's kind of pretty. All right, so that is the end of episode 54. Episode 55 should be coming out in about 10 days or so. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that we messed around with air brakes today, like a lot more than usual, well, this just may not be the channel for you.